Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Controversy of Zion. This is my program. Hi, my name is Zion, or my title is Zion anyway. And this is my Controversy of Zion program, where I am trying my damnedest to piss you off, shock the hell out of you, scare the hell out of you, or make you laugh and giggle and delight with the crazy true things that I say. If I'm not doing one of those things, I'm just not doing my job right. Because I am the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, the prophet foretold in the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. And it is my job to open your eyes to the truth and to shock the hell out of you because the truth is shocking. And today's episode, of course, is designed to shock the hell out of you and to scare the hell out of you because that's my job. And I love my job. Today's episode is going to be John of Patmos and Revelations. How much fun is this going to be? Let's see. Now, John of Patmos, I have no doubt whatsoever, was a telepath because he did have visions. He had the exact same visions that all of the other prophets had because they were telepaths too. And God, the Great, were sending them imagery of things that would come about at the end times because they put those things in place. They created our society in such a way that it would lead naturally to the kind of a planet they wanted us to have at this time. And John of Patmos was one of the means by which they did so. Now, all of the elements of Revelations can be found in the true prophecy of Israel, the prophecy of Zion. There is the two witnesses, the bride and groom. There is the woman with the man-child, the bride and groom, she who travails, who brings forth a man-child. There is the groom, the Messiah. Then there is the dragon and the beast, and the mark of the beast. There is the new songs that are sung. Rock music. It's so cool. Now, I only have 15 minutes, so I can't go any farther than that, I don't think, today. But I've been telling you that Trump is the beast. Now, the beast who rises up out of the sea, sitting on the dragon. He's empowered by the dragon. The dragon is Christianity. And the evangelicals are the ones that put him in power. They represent the beast. They empower him. And his mark is money. And it even goes so far, John even goes so far as to tell you that these evangelicals create an idol, the golden trump, that we saw in February in the convention of the GOP, which pretty much is the evangelicals and all the scumbag or scuzzy people that followed him. Because you see, the beast has a massive following of people. Now, John of Patmos did not understand that he lived in a great big huge world that could have nations that would contain enough people for him to think it was the world. It wasn't the world, John. It was just the United States of America, where Donald Trump, who was brought into power by the beast, or by the dragon, he's empowered by the dragon, but it is from across the sea that he is given his means to get into power, and that is Putin. So that is why he is the beast from the sea in chapter 13. Because you see, he got his power, his money, from Putin across the sea. So he comes up out of the sea being empowered by Putin, but he rides the dragon Christianity into power. And all of the mega fools wander after the beast, thinking that he is God's gift to them. And they all wander after the beast, and they all take part in the mark of the beast, which is literally credit cards, credit, money. And if you think about the credit card itself, it fits the bill perfectly because the card is in your hand, but the pen is in your head. So you have the mark of the beast in your hand, your little credit card, and the mark of the beast in your head, your little pin that you got to put into it. So if you have money, you are marked by the beast, which means that if you're too poor to have money, you don't have the mark of the beast, and you are righteous, my beautiful rainbow pupil. Now, the reason why John of Patmos could not understand the truth of the prophecy is that there was one key element that he did not realize. Now, at the very beginning of Revelations, he addresses the seven churches. Now, the seven churches are the seven religions because the churches of Christianity are the many-headed Hydra, the dragon that the woman sits on. But the seven churches are the seven base religions that were seated at the time of the God's Exodus, when the gods left us. So we take that first part, talking to the seven religions, and that changes the scenario. Now he uses the different cities to represent the different places where the different religions coincide. But that doesn't matter because he was in an age where he didn't understand any of this. Now, the reason why he didn't understand it was because there was one key element that he could not figure out from the prophecy, that he could not fit into his scenario. And that was the cross. Because the cross is the idol that the dragon upholds. That's what makes Christianity the dragon, is because the cross of Christianity is foretold by the book of Isaiah. So in the 44th chapter of the book of Isaiah, there is a clear and concise description of the cross. But at the time that John of Patmos studied the prophecy and plagiarized it, made it into a Christian prophecy instead of a Jewish prophecy. And then, because he pursued it so intensely, he was given the visions that he sought. But of course, he could not understand that the dragon was his own religion, because the dragon had not yet assumed its modern form. So he did not understand that he was foreseeing the evil that his own book would help to bring into being. Because it was his book that was used to scare the hell out of everybody and bring them in line and make them so fearful of abandoning their religion that the dragon could rule them for centuries. The dragon, of course, being Christianity. Now, if John of Patmos knew that the cross was the idol and that Christianity was the idol's religion, that he was a Christian, it would have changed the whole thing. Because the Christians are the bad guys. He wrote a prophecy using all of the elements of the true prophecy, but he flipped it upside down, making his religion, that is the dragon, the seven churches. When the seven churches represent the ancient religions seeded by the great Shinto, Taoism, Buddhists. Well, Buddhists came about, but it was seeded by the Hindu. Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Seven churches. And they are the seven major religions that are practiced here on the earth. Now, if I've gotten one of them wrong, I'm sorry. But they're the seven that I found when I realized that all religions are one. John didn't know that. And without knowing that, he could not understand that his religion was the fabled dragon, and that it would produce the society of the beast, the society that is marked by currency, money, credit cards. And money and credit cards are what empowers Trump. It's his base. He is the one that all the foolish, base and immoral people of the United States of America have followed after as their Messiah. They think he is the end all of everything. And believe me, I know. Because out of my entire family, as far as I know, I'm the only person who was not fooled by Trump. They're all mega fools, or what I call Trump idiots, trumpets. They follow the beast, and the beast falls in the prophecy in a big way, just as Trump is going to fall in a big way. And the beast from Revelations is the basest of men from the prophecy of Israel. And he is empowered by the fools, who are the Christians. Now, that brings us to the two witnesses. The two witnesses. When I first started into studying the prophecies, I actually prayed to God that me and the guy from my youth that I was so in love with that I couldn't imagine loving anybody else, but he didn't want nothing to do with me, which is why I was like, God, if you'll bring us back together, we'll be your witnesses. Oh, what a fool I was. Oh my God, what did I eat? But I did, and here we are. And here he is, hating me to kingdom come. But kingdom come is coming, because the kingdom that's coming is my kingdom, or queendom, sorry. If a female creates a nation, it's a queendom. It's not a kingdom. If a man creates a new nation, he can be the king. But I'm sorry. If I'm creating a new nation called Zion, it's not going to be a kingdom. It's going to be a queendom. Because I'm a queen of Zion. I am Zion. I am she who rides the beast, or who takes the beast down and rides the dragon and take it down. The man child is my childhood sweetheart, a man who, in the eyes of God, is a child, knows nothing about God. And that is revelation. So, we'll get into this one again. May the great watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. Soon, I hope. And if you get high, use drugs, stay happy and high, you have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. I am the sign of the Most High God of Israel, the prophet foretold in the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah, and I dare anyone to prove me wrong. I never say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.